Indonesia becoming the global super economic power. Hey everybody, welcome to Curiosity Never Dies. Today, we're going to go over the top 10 reasons why Indonesia will become the next giant global super economic power. Make sure to watch until number 1, because it's one of the most amazing things that I've ever seen. Let's kickstart with the first one. Number 10. Nickel. Indonesia is believed to have vast nickel resources and anticipated to be the largest in the world. These resources include both laterite and sulfide deposits. Nickel is a crucial metal used in the production of stainless steel, as well as in various other industries such as batteries for electric vehicles, EVs, and renewable energy storage systems. With the growing demand for nickel, particularly driven by the EV market, Indonesia's nickel reserves have gained strategic importance globally. Based on Reuters with title, Tesla nears deal to build production facilities in Indonesia. Tesla has signed contracts worth about $5 billion to buy materials for batteries from nickel processing companies in Indonesia. That is super crazy. Number 9. Largest economy. Indonesia is the largest economy in Southeast Asia and one of the emerging market economies globally. With a population exceeding 270 million people, Indonesia's large consumer base contributes significantly to its economic activity and potential for growth. Based on data World Bank, Indonesia's GDP progress since 1995 has been insane. Look at this graph. Their GDP is not as per normal country would be. The spike has been consistent since 1995, with the latest data shown as of 2023, their GDP value worth more than $1 trillion. Can you imagine that coming from Indonesia? Number 8. Tourism. Tourism generates foreign exchange earnings through expenditures by international tourists. These tourists spend their money on accommodation, dining, shopping, transportation, and recreational activities. In 2019, Indonesia's tourism receipts amounted to approximately $20 billion. The tourism sector contributed approximately 8% to Indonesia's GDP. Based on the article published by PwC Indonesia, Indonesia's ranking up 12 places in Global Tourism Index. It further stated in the article that Indonesia ranked at number 8 across all Asia-Pacific, surpassing Malaysia and Thailand. Number 7. Strategic location. Indonesia's strategic geographic location between the Indian and Pacific Oceans makes it a vital hub for trade and commerce, further boosting its economic significance. Do you know that Indonesia is an archipelago comprising over 17,000 islands, making it the largest island country in the world? Indonesia also is at the center of the Strait of Malacca, which is known among the busiest straits in the world, carrying $1 trillion of goods across it every single year. Belawan Port, located in Medan, North Sumatra, is one of the largest ports on the island of Sumatra, Indonesia. It serves as a key gateway for trade in the western part of Indonesia, handling various types of cargo including containers, bulk goods, and commodities. Number 6. The giant sea wall. Do you know Jakarta in the mid-sinking? Yes, it's true. Due to this, Jakarta and the island of Java also face high risk of flooding. This project in Jakarta aims to protect the city from coastal flooding and sea level rise. It involves the construction of a massive seawall along the coastline, as well as land reclamation and urban development projects. And this project is not cheap. However, the Indonesian government see it as a must. The citizen life is more important than money. Interestingly, this project gives assurance to investor in gaining a lot of investments to Indonesia. The Netherlands, a country known for its expertise in water management and coastal engineering, has been involved in the planning and implementation of the giant seawall project. Dutch firms have contributed technical knowledge and consultancy services to help design and construct the seawall. Once completed, the giant seawall is expected to offer opportunities for tourism and recreation, with plans for waterfront promenades, parks, and cultural attractions along the coast. These amenities will enhance the livability and attractiveness of Jakarta's coastal areas. Number 5. 35,000 MW Power Plant Project. The Indonesian government launched the 35,000 MW Power Plant Project. The aim is to increase electricity generation capacity and improve energy access across the country. The project involves the construction of new power plants, including coal-fired, gas-fired, renewable energy, and hydroelectric facilities. It is the first in Southeast Asia, and Indonesia will become a benchmark for it. As part of its commitment to sustainability and climate change mitigation, Indonesia set ambitious targets for renewable energy development alongside the 35,000 MW project. Indonesia has significant geothermal potential, and a portion of the 35,000 MW project focused on tapping into this renewable energy source. Geothermal power plants harness heat from the Earth's interior to generate electricity, offering a clean and sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Number 4. Pelopering Project. Preparing Indonesia to be the master of digital economy. The Pelopering is a national broadband network project aimed at improving internet connectivity and digital infrastructure across Indonesia. It involves the construction of undersea fiber optic cables and terrestrial networks to connect remote areas with high-speed internet. The project is named after the Pelapa series of communication satellites, which were Indonesia's first domestic satellites launched in the 1970s. The name Pelapa holds historical significance in Indonesia's telecommunications development. Once completed, Indonesia would become the first Southeast Asia country with full-fledged high-speed internet coverage. While the initial phases of the Pelopering project focused on laying down the core fiber optic network, there are plans for future expansion and upgrades to further enhance Indonesia's telecommunications capabilities and meet evolving technological demands. Number 3. Trans-Java Toll Road. The Trans-Java Toll Road is a massive infrastructure project that aims to connect the major cities and regions of Java Island through a network of modern and sophisticated highways. The Trans-Java Toll Road spans approximately 1,167 kilometers, making it one of the longest toll road systems in the world. It stretches from Merak in the western part of Java to Banyuwangi in the eastern part of the island. It facilitates the movement of goods and people, promotes economic integration, and reduces travel time. Indonesia can later rely on this road transportation, which is more economical compared to flight. This project will stimulate Indonesia's economic growth, especially to their sub-region. Number 2. Jakarta MRT. The Jakarta Mass Rapid Transit (MRT) system is a major infrastructure project aimed at addressing the city's traffic congestion and improving public transportation. The Jakarta MRT is the first subway system in Indonesia, marking a significant milestone in the country's transportation infrastructure development. It began operation in March 2019 with the opening of its first phase. The MRT project includes both Phase 1, North-South Line, and Phase 2, East-West Line, with plans for further expansion. The Jakarta MRT features both underground and elevated sections, providing commuters with efficient transportation options across different parts of the city. The underground sections are particularly notable for their advanced engineering and construction techniques. How rapid Indonesia is growing right now. Can you even imagine what they will become in the 10 years? Finally, number 1. New capital city Nusantara. Indonesia has announced plans to relocate its capital city from Jakarta to a new site in East Kalimantan on the island of Borneo. The project aims to alleviate congestion, reduce environmental degradation in Jakarta, and promote balanced regional development. Not just that, together with this project, Indonesia has launched Nusantara Sada satellite. Nusantara Sada satellite as part of its efforts to enhance telecommunications, internet access, and disaster management capabilities. This satellite provides broadband internet services and supports various communication needs across the archipelago. These mega-projects represent significant investments in infrastructure, energy, transportation, telecommunications, and urban development. aimed at addressing key challenges and driving economic growth in Indonesia. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of Indonesian economy and much more. Check out this playlist of my top 10 videos and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.